Hi, Snoop.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
Not bad.
Yay. We were talking about crock potting because we're old.
Because we're adults.
You never hear like, could you guys turn down the dance music? Me and this guy are trying to talk about crock potting at the club.
Excuse me, we're crock potting in here?
Excuse me, Mr. DJ, sir? Mr. DJ? What is
Please,
your name?
Mr. DJ, turn the music down. I'm trying to talk about crock pots.
Could we pull back on the Can we just make that a little bit less?
Yeah, the untiss needs to go down a little bit.
we need the untiss.
We need a little less untiss going on here.
Oh my god. Please, let's refer to dance music as untiss. But yeah, no, I get it. But the thing is, you put it in word form, so untiss.
Boots and pants and boots and pants or
boots and pants, untiss. Oh man, there you go. There's your new squad word of the day. Untiss. People say, what kind of music are you into? You know, maybe like light house untiss.
Yeah, with a little bit of oompa mixed in there.
That's just you. You're the only one who's looking to put like German polka bands in.
Oh, come on, oompa music is awesome.
You want to? But see, I know your musical taste, so I get a feeling you want to start like a oompa metal band.
Oh my god, yes. Yes.
Like a 1980s hair metal oompa band.
Yes.
Like it'll be like, you know.
It'll be perfect.
It'll be like Shredder on guitar and
oh my god, I want to get an electric accordion. I'll be like Weird Al.
Ace McScreamer on mic and Ivan Popliovich on tuba.
Man, don't diss the untiss and the oompa.
Are you ready to rock?
You're just jealous. You're so jealous.
Oh man, we could name the band Polka in the Eye. Polka in the Eye.
Polka in the Eye.
Polka in the Eye. All right. I guess I should do something. Oh, you know what's the worst thing about this series? I forget we're recording it.
I know. It's not that bad.
I do that a lot. All right.
Man, it's been a good time so far. I'm definitely enjoying this.
Yes. I from the views, I think this is an acquired taste, and this is one of those series that I really don't care. I really don't. I'm really not that concerned about it. Oh, look at that! Look at Discord sending me messages. I'm that guy. I already watched it, hon. We'll watch it later. Don't watch it. I'm not. Okay. By the way, I have it set up to where it makes funny sounds when someone sends me private messages. Oh, sorry. It's okay. Love you.
Thanks, Heather.
Thanks, Heather. Anyways, which ones are these?
Hey, where'd you go?
I'm right here. Wait, what do you mean, where'd I go? Why? What are you doing?
Where are you?
Just don't do it. Oh, damn it.
Wow! I did not expect it to be one shot.
I did.
Wow, that took half the power.
Yeah, that took all my life. Now I gotta do death point.
No, that shouldn't be the case. Hold on.
I am old and fragile. I'm 60% dust, Snoop. Okay, so yeah, 60% dust. All right, this is making this stuff. All right, anyway, but
this thing.
All right, so what wacky roads are we gonna delve down?
Oh, wacky roads. Okay, hold on a second. Let me
find it.
Let me just double check something in here and pick up where we left off and scroll down just a little bit. Double check. Let's see. What's a good one? What would the worst buy one get one free sale be of all time?
Enemas? I don't know. That's a weird thing to say. What the worst one would be?
Like, you think of what kind of store. Like, you get there's a buy one, get one free, and you're like, oh, that's awesome. But then you actually check out what the store sells, and what their particular buy one get one free deal is, what their BOGO deal is on. And what would be the worst one you could think of?
Hospice.
Buy one get one free hospice care.
Hospice.
We'll pay for your grandma. We'll put your grandpa in there too.
Dad not doing so good. The thought of having, grandma just puttering around the house by herself. Do we have a deal for you?
Oh my God!
Yes. Hospice care.
That is actually really awful.
Well, you asked me. Okay, I mean, it's not something I was thinking about prior to the question.
Oh, jeez. I don't even know if I can come up with the worst one. I guess maybe kicks in the gonads. I suppose getting.
I know I'm not from the greater California area, but is that a common place? Is that part of Vaughn's grocery store that I don't know about?
Yeah, I went down to Lucky's the other day, and I had a BOGO deal for buy one get one free nut kick. So
nut crunches.
Nut crunches. So
all right,
I
decided
I might as well go ahead and do it, and then I got kicked in the nuts twice.
If we ever get it, if the squad ever starts producing like food products,
oh my God,
I'm thinking we should start making like trail mix bars
that are dubiously named.
Yeah, call them nut crunches. I
think
it's the best. I think it's the best route we could possibly go.
Yeah, you got some peanut crunch.
There you go, peanut
crunch, cashew nut crunch.
Yeah, you want crunches? We have all the crunches you're gonna need.
Now with extra raisins.
Exactly. Well, no, you'd have less raisins after that.
God, so bad.
I guess like a veterinary place that puts down sickly animals. That would be another kind of crappy one. Pretty much anything that murders loved ones. I think would be tricky. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying tricky.
Yeah, that would be a little tough to handle.
I need to make another one of these guys.
All right, let's see.
What is this? Pressurized reaction chamber. Yeah. Okay. What's next?
Okay, let's see.
That one's depressing.
Yeah, that was
fun. Yeah, depressing.
Yeah, except for that whole nut crunch thing.
Yeah, that was pretty good. From Jorby's,
the
Nut Crunch. Now with almonds.
Nut Crunch and Nut Crunch Extra.
Nut Crunch Junior for the kids.
Oh, jeez. Oh, let's see here. See, the thing is, I jump around and list a lot, so I'm trying to make sure that I haven't actually asked this one before.
I'll let you know.
Okay, let's see. What is the weirdest smell you've ever smelled?
The fact that you're using the word weirdest.
It's just weird. It's like, that doesn't... That's not right.
Because if it was like bad smell, I think that would be, but weirdest smell.
Yeah, weirdest smell.
All right, here you go. This one's got a weird story to it, too. You ready?
Let's hear it. I love hearing your stories.
Okay, so growing up, my mom had this friend. I don't know where the friend came from. It was this guy. And his name was Dave, and we called him Chicken Dave. You will get there. Don't get ahead.
Do I know this, Dave?
No. This isn't. This is when I was a kid. This is a grown man as I was a child.
Oh, okay.
And he was a friend of my mom's. I don't quite know. Like, it wasn't romantic or anything like that. They were just friends. And I remember, like, a lot, like, he kind of needed a place to stay. We had a spare room, so, she let him stay there and whatnot. And kind of as payment, I guess. Sometimes, because my mom worked, a lot of time my mom worked 2 jobs, he would kind of just babysit me, right?
Okay.
And, can I just do it like this? And, to kind of help out. And then at some point, he had family. He had an ex-wife, and he had a couple of kids. And they lived up in, like, Oregon or Washington or whatever. So he went up there to see them. And he was gone for a while. Like, I remember him from when I was a kid, right? But when he came back, he was like, he basically, when he was there, he lived under a bridge. Not like adorable, like, you know, Answer My Riddles 3. Not that kind. He wasn't a billy goat.
He wasn't a billy goat.
No, he was a human man. He wasn't a baby. Well, I mean, I don't know. He could have been like a quarter or like an eighth billy goat. I don't know. I don't know his heritage. Anyways, when he came back, he was still okay. I was a little bit older, so I mean, I didn't need a babysitter anymore by the time he came back. But he was a weird dude. He was an odd, fresh fellow, to say the least, right?
An odd, fresh fellow.
Yeah. And there's a group from the 80s called the Young Fresh Fellows. And I just heard one of their songs the other day, so I've had that phrase in my head. They were like all like Connecticut white kids that were doing like weird like rock rap. It's a long story. Anyways, and he was just he stayed in his room, stayed to himself, paid my mom rent, which helped out with the bills and stuff like that. And he worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken, which was on the far opposite side of town from where we lived. It's about 7 miles, right? He didn't have a car. My mom had helped him get a scooter, like one of those like little Honda Spree, like, you know, 50cc, does 35 downhill with somebody pushing kind of things. Yeah. And he drove it to work once, and like a semi passed him going the other way, and it almost knocked him over. So it scared the hell out of him. He wouldn't ride it anymore. So he would walk 7 miles to work and 7 miles back 5 days a week.
Wow. Okay?
Yeah. And, you know, I think every once in a while, you know, because, I mean, I lived in kind of a small community. I wouldn't be surprised if every once in a while... Oh, crap, are we at a hospital? Holy jeez. Somebody would, you know, see him and... Crap, I got to go mine osmium. Somebody would see him and, you know, maybe give him a ride or something like that. But generally, he set out with the sole purpose of walking to and from work every single day. And he really kind of kept to himself. Like I said, yeah. I would think that, I guess the lesson is that if you live under a bridge, it changes you. That's the only kind of information I really kind of got from this whole thing. And
be careful, kids. When you grow up, don't live underneath the bridge.
Or just be mentally prepared to be a different person than you were than the person who walked in under that bridge. So stay in school is the point of this story. But he worked at KFC, and you know, he basically worked in the back. He made chicken and stuff. Now, the weird part with this guy is, I would say once every couple months, this guy would slip at work and some part of him would go into the fryer. The hot fried chicken fryer. And he'd burn himself quite bad, as one would do when, you know, your arm up to, you know, up to your wrist goes into a fryer that's turned on and hot.
Yeah.
He was fine. He never complained about it. He never went to the hospital. He would come home, and you would tell when it would happen because he would like loosely have it bandaged, more or less like he threw the bandage in the air and then just saw where on his arm it landed. And then 2 days later, he'd be fine. So he's either a demon or he was the second coming. But there was just this, you would walk past his room and there was just, the reason I'm explaining the story the way I am is the only way I can really determine it. It was a smell of fried chicken, fried person, and I walk 14 miles round trip to go to work, like,
and sweat.
Slight body odor. Yeah. And even when he wasn't home, because it was just, you know, it was just there. It was his flavor. It was just part of him. And the problem is that my room was down the hall from his, so I had to walk past his room. If his door was closed, it wasn't too bad, but that is the only thing that comes to mind when you say weird smell. Because like I said, it didn't smell good, but it wasn't something like rancid, or, you know, it wasn't like spoiled meat, or, you know, your friend that eats nothing but chili comes and like farts in your pillow. It wasn't like a bad smell like that, but it was definitely weird. Off-putting. It wouldn't make your eyes water, but it would make you question some things about your life, if that helps at all. Why can I not find any osmium? Is it up higher?
Should be at the same level as iron.
Yeah, well, iron's everywhere. Maybe that's why I don't have as much because I'm down here. So, what about you? You got a weird smell locked and loaded?
Not really as much as significant a story, but when I was
not everybody can have a chicken guy, Snoop. I'm not gonna hold.
I'm sorry,
hold
I can't hold a candle to that.
No, but not everybody has a chicken Dave. So
Chicken Dave.
It doesn't make you lesser of a person. I love you just the same. So.
Just less chickeny.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, well, yeah
but less Davey.
Yeah. Yes.
But when it's not so much that it's very frequent, but every so often I got when I was little, really sick. Now I'm like it's like to the point of throwing up, and I'm just not having anything. I'm out of school for a while.
Like flu-like symptoms, or
all I recall is that it was awful.
Okay.
My life was awful at that point in time. Like I wanted to die. But
as far as you know, it wasn't like you were lactose intolerant or
no,
or anything. You're just talking. You caught some sort of bug and
some bug, some illness, some infection that got in that it just made me. It's awful.
Yeah.
And my mom's go-to was this pink liquid. It wasn't. Okay. It wasn't. Pepto.
Okay.
It was kind of looked like it. It was like if you take Pepto-Bismol and then calamine lotion, and compare the two, and right in the middle, the shade of pink. This kind of off.
Are you sure it wasn't actually Pepto? Was your mom trying to murder you? Is that a possibility?
No, thank God, no.
I'm just gonna say it wouldn't hurt to open an investigation. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Thankfully, that's not the case. So
investigate your mom for possible childhood murder. Well, she just might not have been good at it. Well, whatever. Go on. You're saying.
I'm still alive. I'm good.
Okay.
So this liquid, whatever it was, it always didn't go down well, but it worked. But it always had this really strange smell to it.
Did they try and play it off like it's bubble gum, but it wasn't, or was it just?
I think so. Like there's the traditional bubble gum flavor.
Of cough syrup.
That cough syrup, that fake artificial bubblegum flavor.
Yeah.
It's not really bubblegum flavoring.
And that's usually kind of the go-to.
It's kind of like that. But the smell is like if someone took a swig of liquid bubblegum flavor and then swished it around a little bit after eating a sauerkraut that has been basted in Worcester sauce, and then spat it into the air while someone was cutting onions nearby, and so it has a little mixture of onion smell in that too, and then caught it, gargled it, and spat it into the jar. And then
oh my God, that's what Chicken Dave smelled like!
And that was the taste of it. And the smell was just a lighter shade of that.
Oh, man.
But I'll be damned if I didn't feel better afterwards, because honestly, tasting that made me feel worse.
Yeah, I'm sure it was one of those things where maybe it was even placebo level, where it's kind of like, I'm going to start feeling better so she doesn't make me take that anymore.
Yeah.
That might not be a bad thing.
Oh,
God, how did we burn through salt? All the osmium. Well, I guess I'm the one who's working on this mod.
So change the balloon. I'll go with the Visaplan.
Alright. Well.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's much better.
I guess I can still use the same one, but I don't
so
remember
you can change the appearance of your craft.
Oh, the balloon?
Yeah. Once you start leveling it up and you put a bunch of redstone in there, you can actually change the appearance. So I got the cool little side spawns and thing going on here with the studding. It's a gold trim. Looks awesome. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna have to come home. I might have to work on something in the next episode, because I did not realize we were this much out of osmium, and I was able to find 3 pieces while we were doing this, so that's not gonna yield a whole lot.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get some more. Meanwhile, I've got some Eyes of Ender. I'm hunting for the end portal now.
Oh, are you? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. All right, well, you know what? I think we're at the end of this one, so we're going to wrap this one up. So, you know, and mind you, you know what? I really, we never said this before. If you guys have something that, you know, your response to these things we have, so, you know, tonight was, you know, where it's bad place to get, you know, buy one, get one free, and weird smells. Put them down in the comments.
Yeah, I think I got a couple in the last video.
Yeah, but I don't think we've like officially said, okay, now, you know, try doing this, that whole thing. So yeah, put them down in the comments, and let's see what kind of train wrecks you guys bring to the table. So, but yeah, if hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. You know, questions, concerns, or any comments, anything that you guys might have that would fill this in. Keep in mind, the comments are open to everybody, so keep it PG and keep it, you know, as professional as we are, so not super professional, but yeah,
moderately professional.
Yes. One scooch of professionalism is what we're looking for. But yeah, put that down there, and if you guys want to come hang out with myself and Snoop, chit chat on our Discord with not only us two but all the rest of the squad, hang out on our 3 Minecraft servers with some possible new things in the not too distant future, right on the horizon, while supporting what we do. No joke, the Patreon is what helps basically keep us going so that we can keep making these videos. So, you know, if you see any of the
huge
Patreons,
service.
Yeah, honestly, for anybody, you know, if you can't afford it, it's cool, we understand, you know, no harm, no foul. Keep watching, that's the main point that we want. But it is the great boys and girls who are Patreons who make it to where we can keep making these videos, and you guys keep getting them for nada. So, but yeah, go check out the Patreon link if you can, and come join us. And if you guys want to get your very own server, just like the one we're using right here, and we use for all of our Patreon packs, all of our multiplayer packs, everything we do, you can get that over at HostHavoc. They have a gaggle of games that they make servers for, so if you're not into Minecraft, they have plenty of other things that you guys can pick up over there. If you're going to check them out, even if you're just going to kind of check out the website and see what they have to offer, make sure you use our link. That way they know that you're coming from one of our videos. And until the next episode, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.